Yo fellows, what's up? Trikax here and welcome back to another video. So today is the lecture for logo making on Adobe Illustrator 2021 in Windows 10. So in today's video, we will learn about rotating and transforming shapes. We will learn how to group them and how to align them, and also how to use eraser and scissors tools. So let's get started. Okay guys, to begin with, go to your Adobe Illustrator, and here you can see I've made a project and I've just made a robot with different shapes. So grouping is helpful when you need to move the whole robot without changing its size, its angle, rotation. So to group, just select the whole robot and go into quick action, and you can see a group button down here. Just click it and the robot has been grouped. So you can move it. You just deselect it, and I will just select this mouth, and you can see the whole robot has been selected. So it can easily be moved anywhere. Now, if you want to increase just the size of this mouth or the size of its eyes, you don't need to ungroup, just double click. Now you can see we can edit the robot easily. I'll just select this and increase the size by a little. Just going to do this. Okay, so this looks perfect. Now, if you even want to select a specific shape like this circle and go in more details, just double click that. Now you can see the only we can edit the circle, not any other shape. Now, this is helpful when you just by mistakenly drag the other circle or the rectangle. So this is helpful. Now to go out of it, just press escape, and now you can see it has that box has been removed, and we can just move the whole robot. So we'll just keep it here, and now we will move on to rotation and transformation. So you can see that we can rotate this at a 90-degree angle, at a 45 degrees angle. We have done this before in lecture 2. So we are just revising. Now we will learn about width and how to change the width and height from numeric values. So just I will just type here 200, and here 200. So now you see this button. This maintain width and height proportions. So it means that when you move, when you change one value, the other changes proportionally. So we will just activate. Now when I change this 200 to 500, the height changes proportionally. So let's just change it to 150. So height changes proportionally. You can activate this and disactivate it by clicking here. So now let's move on to rotation 2. So you can see when I click here and rotate, this rotated from the centers, but I needed to go here in the position. So for doing that, I'll first of all move it back to its original position. Okay, now we'll go here and click on this tool, the rotation tool. And before that, just select the shape you want to rotate. So we will just select this and then come here. You can see a green dot in the middle. Just change it to anchor here. When you see anchor, just click here. And from here, you don't need to go to selection tool. Just drag here. Just click shift for a 45-degree angle, and now you can see it has been perfectly set here without moving it around. So this is how you can use the rotation tool. So now let's move on to aligning. So you can see I've made this go be go as okay, good. So we want to align them to here, to go be go in the top. So first of all, we need to group this good word because these are individual words, not a whole word. So first of all, we'll go down and group it. If we don't group it, these words will stack on top of each other. Now just select this specific area. Okay, go be go and good. After selecting, go down and you can see align. Just check if it is aligned to selection because we want to align them to the selection. To the selection up, that means here. Selection bottom means here. Selection right means here. Selection left means here. So we will first of all align them to the top. Now the selection and change. So when we move it to the bottom, only these two will move down because this is in the selection. So we will not move anymore. We will just deselect them. Now we want to move this S to go B go. First of all, select them. Now we will test out and use the align to key object. So you can see this S turns blue. This means that it is the key object, but we want go B go to be the key object. So just click on go B go now. It has been the key object. Now just align it here and you can see the key object. If we had it in a selection, it would have moved up. But after key object selected, it can only move to the key object. So we are done with here. Now we will see about align to artboard. So let's move it to the left. We can move it to the right, in the middle, down, up, in the middle, like this. So now let's move on to eraser and scissors tool. So you can so to use the eraser tool on a specific shape like this line, you are first of all selected so that only that line could be erased. If we erase something else by mistake, it wouldn't be erased. So to select these both lines, just select one line, then press shift to select, then select the other. So these two lines only are selected, you can see by a blue border around them. Now let's first of all just zoom in. Now we need to erase this center. So just go here to the eraser tool. You can see this eraser tool. Now the eraser tool has been selected. You can increase and decrease its size by clicking the left and the right bracket. You can see here. I'm showing you a preview. So now this size looks okay. So let me just erase this. You can see I'm erasing this line, but when I leave the mouse clicker, it isn't erased. So I just by mistakenly erase the other part of the line. I will just undo erase, and now I will just erase the middle part easily. Now to erase in a straight line, just click shift, and now you can see when I move down, it is erasing in a straight line. You can see. Let me do the same here. So this is really helpful to erase in a straight line when you are working closely and you don't want other objects which are selected to be erased. So now this has been done. Now let's move on to scissors tool. So when you deep left click here, you can see the scissors tool. So the scissors tool just cuts them. So I will just cut it from here. You can see this is now another line and this is another. So I will just cut from here also. And now when I select this middle line, you can see this is another line. I will just press backspace and erase it. I will just, so this is the center erased. We made 3 lines. Let's just cut it from here to section. Now we will select this line and erase it. Now we have used the cut, the eraser and scissors tool. Now let's zoom out or just to fit artboard in Windows. Now we will move this eraser and scissors down in here. So you can make different logo like this, adding other circles here like that. So it's really helpful. So thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Have a good day and bye.